world, it's Janelle, and I'm going to talk about panic attacks and my scuba diving adventure. So I have been trying to get certified on how to scuba dive in open water for recreation, which has had a couple of hiccups and bumps, and it's actually been a really long story going back to 1999. But the most recent chapter is why I did not get certified in my checkout dives this past weekend. Because I had a panic attack. Oh my god, a panic attack. What happened? Oh, well, I'll tell you. And I'm going to tell you this way. What a panic attack is. It is an argument between the brain and the body. So the brain wants to go do something fun, like underwater, like the body's thinking, I need to breathe. So they have a little disagreement. Now, for a week, I have been in an indoor 83-degree pool, and I've been scuba diving just fine without any problems. But the checkout dive, it is November in Southern Oregon. Not COVID, a little berry in my throat. Seed. I do the berry shakes, and those little seeds, they bug me. So, anyways. So my checkout dives, normally we go down to this river in Northern California that has, like really good clarity and good depth and whatnot, and it doesn't have a lot of flow going on, and it's not fucking frigid cold. But with the rains, the flow was too high, and we had to go to Lake of the Woods, which is in a higher elevation, where it was snowing. Now we have on 7mm neoprene suits, head to toe. The only skin outside of this 7mm neoprene suit is right around the lips. It's because you got the goggles for your eyes and your nose, and this hood, and this bodysuit, and the gloves, and the boots, and you're good. You're going to be warm in it. You're not going to be comfortable because it's snowing outside. That water's fucking cold. But you tell yourself things like, hey, the water temperature is actually a little warmer than the air temperature, and yada, 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 yada. So I get up there, and I'm a little nervous about the cold. This is where the mind-body disconnect starts to come into play. First, you get a little subconscious message. My little subconscious message was a random memory of my big brother telling me about that time when I was 2 years old, and I almost drowned because I was trapped in the weeds of a pond they were all swimming at, and he had to reach down and pick me up out of the weeds. Random memory of that. So the subconscious is starting to say, knock knock, brain, hi. We, the body, we're not really down for this. And the brain goes, it's cool, it's fine. Look, it's gonna be a short checkout dive. We have to spend 15 minutes underneath the water twice, 30 minutes total. We'll be fine. You can do anything for 30 minutes. And the body's thinking to itself, well, not breathe. Can't not breathe for 30 minutes. So the brain is driving the coach, and the body's like, okay, I gave you my concerns. You're driving the coach, let's do this. So get on all my gear, and we're down at the shore, and we have to walk in, and once we're about hip deep in the water, you got to put on your fins with these great big gloves, which is something that we practice in the pool. So I'm all like, I can't get my fins on, I can't get my fins on, oh my god, I can't see them, they're too tight. And this is warning number 2. This is something our dive instructor talked about on like day 1 of classes. He was like, if you're ever on a dive and someone is having super hard problems with the gear, it's probably not the gear. So I get my fins on, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. Just fucking get it done. And the body's like, okay, you want to play it like that? Okay, we can play it like that. Brain, you're in control of the coach for now. So then I start swimming, and I get my face in the water, and you're just breathing through a snorkel for the surface swim, so my BC is fully inflated. Now here's the other thing about the neoprene suits. They bob you like a cork. Okay, so when you put the suit on in the pool and you go into the pool without any gear on, I'm just bobbing like a cork in the water. This thing is hella, like buoyant. So you have to put weights into your gear. I ended up needing 26 pounds of weight in order to sink to the bottom of the pool. So I'm in the water with all this gear, an extra 26 pounds. I'm already, so I get my face in the water. I start doing the surface swim. And a little bit of water gets into the snorkel, and I try to blow it out, but I can still taste it, and it's cold around my lips, and then I just feel the vice on my chest. This is vice squeeze on my chest, and I can't breathe. And I sit up in the water, put my arm in the air for trouble, and start swimming backwards, right back for the shore. That is when the body says, okay, brain, you're not driving the coach anymore. You're taking us into danger. We're not having this. We're getting the fuck out of here. You're not in control anymore. So, body 100% panic attack, in control. I was all like, get out of the water, can't breathe, get out of the water, can't breathe. And so I just swim my back backwards, freaking out anytime I get any little bit of water in my mouth. And I just keep doing that till the tank hits rock, and then I turn around and I get on my knees and I just go about a minute, until the body was convinced that the brain was convinced that we ain't going back in there. That shit ain't happening today. So that's what happened with my checkout dive. And that's my description of a panic attack. I hope this was amusing for you, because we can laugh about it later. I will do this again in the summer. But I don't think cold water diving is ever going to be in my future. All right. Peace and love. Bye.